Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born. From the first dreamers who stepped onto these grounds, Texas Southmost College has stood as a promise that determination can overcome any challenge. Join us as we honor our past, celebrate our present, and ignite the future together. Texas Southmost College, 100 years strong, and the next 100 begin with you.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
I fell on a loose towel at the grocery store, and now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Southmost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades, TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us. Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate. Call us now.
It means a lot to me. TSC has changed me to make me realize that I can accomplish things. Just don't give up. I've come a long way from where I was to what I am now, and there's no limit to where I'm going.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
Turn your passion into a powerful career at Texas Southmost College. Our automotive technology program will train you in everything from maintenance to full vehicle systems repair. Earn a certificate or associate degree and get certified to work as a C maintenance or B-level technician. You'll be guided by seasoned instructors who have decades of real-world automotive experience, helping you get ready to roll into the industry. So take the wheel and apply today at tsc.edu.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to another broadcast coming to you live from San Antonio Christian, the site of this district matchup. This is Bloodhound Baseball. Kevin Naro on the play-by-play. Thanks for joining us on a beautiful day here in San Antonio as the Bloodhounds are taking on San Antonio St. Anthony's. And San Antonio Christian is the host site here this afternoon for this district matchup, as we are going to get to the coaches to swap the lineup cards. The umpires running a little behind schedule. This game scheduled for 1 o'clock, so the umpires just now rolling in. We'll have a two-man crew here this afternoon. St. Joe will be in the road black uniforms with the pinstriped pants. St. Anthony's will be in the white jerseys. They are the home team here this afternoon. Let's meet the starting lineup for Coach Steven Nakara. In the leadoff spot will be Gavin Cisneros. Robbie Ortiz will bat second. Jonathan De La Cruz in the 3 spot. Axel Gonzalez will bat fourth. Izzy Cano will bat fifth. Romani Hinojosa will bat sixth. In the 7th spot will be Rex Nakara. Pato Villarreal will bat eighth. And Miguel Torres will bat ninth, and he will be the designated hitter for Coach Steven Nakara. St. Joe still looking for their first district win, coming in 0-2 in league play. Hoping to get that first win here this afternoon against San Antonio St. Anthony's. Bloodhounds will have a quick turnaround as they will host St. Mary's Hall on Saturday, and then that will wrap up the first round of district play. So plenty of work to be done for Coach Steven Nakara's Bloodhounds. Meanwhile, the Jackets coming into this matchup, they too are winless in district play, and here is how they will line up defensively. Landon Robertson will be the center fielder. Out and left will be Jeremiah Valle. Freddie Rodriguez will play right field. That is the starting outfield for Coach Salas and the Jackets. Jacob Ibarra will be the second baseman. Mason Olivares will be the shortstop. That's the middle infield. Ethan Martinez will play third. Kenneth Miner will play first. Samuel Rodriguez will be behind the plate. And on the mound for the Jackets will be Coco Golunga. Starting pitcher is Mason Olivares. Check that little bit of a late switch on the lineup card. So Mason Olivares is the starting pitcher for the Jackets. First pitch coming up on the other side of the break. It'll be Cisneros Ortiz de la Cruz when we come back.
Flavor starts fresh every day. Crispy flautas, homemade tamales, and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
Now batting number 15, Gavin Cisneros.
So Cisneros will lead it off for St. Joe. Mason Olivares on the mound for the Jackets. First pitch misses low, ball one, and we are underway from San Antonio. One 0 on the way from Olivares. Skips into turf. 2 balls, no strikes. Gavin batting .353 on the year. 17 plate appearances, 6 hits, 4 runs. Gavin right now ahead in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. Have to imagine Cisneros going to be taken all the way. And that is a 4-pitch walk to Cisneros, and the leadoff runner is aboard. Now this will bring up Robbie Ortiz.
Now coming to bat, your pitcher, St. Joseph's, number 10, Robbie Ortiz.
So Robbie will dig in. That was Gavin's second walk of the year. That's outside to Ortiz. Robbie off to a strong start in his junior year. He's batting .310 at the plate. Changeup misses low. Good throw from behind the plate, but Cisneros will steal a base. The Bloodhounds have a runner in scoring position. On the 7th pitch of the afternoon, Olivares finds the zone. It's 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Ortiz shoots that one foul. And Olivares battles back in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ortiz has 29 plate appearances. He's scored 4 runs on 9 hits. And he has 8 ribbies on the year, 2 doubles. He is second on the team in RBIs. Good breaking ball, ground ball to the third base side. They pick it up, and that is a high throw, and Ortiz will reach on the air. And Gavin will hold put at third, and it'll be first and third.
Now batting number 18, shortstop, Bloodhounds, Jonathan De La Cruz.
So Jorge Cano will be the courtesy runner for Ortiz. Robbie is the starting pitcher this afternoon. So Jonathan to the plate, 447, and that is a base hit into left, and it'll be 1-0 Bloodhounds. And an RBI single for Jonathan De La Cruz.
Number 15, Gavin Sestero scores.
That is his 18th hit of the year and his 10th RBI on the year. Now Axel Gonzalez will dig in. Axel just getting a piece of that slider. Axel hitting right at 400. Ten hits and 3 RBIs for Axel, who's a junior. That breaking ball bends in there for strike 2. Gano is on second. Jonathan is at first. 0-2 to Axel, still nobody down. Chopper back to the pitcher Olivares. He can't field it, and everyone is going to be safe. Or they're going to say that was a foul ball. That went off of Axel's foot. St. Anthony's catches a break there. Olivares couldn't field it cleanly.
Number 9, Axel Gonzalez.
By the time Jacob Ibarra got to the ball, everyone was going to be safe. So Jacob Ibarra, the shortstop for St. Anthony's. Axel just fighting that one off. The 0-2. One ball, 2 strikes, first and second. One-two pitch, and again, Axel off the edge of the bat there. Just continues to fight off those pitches low and away. We'll do it again, the 1-2. Skips in the turf, and it'll be even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Izigano in the on-deck circle for the Bloodhounds. Next week will be a travel week for St. Joe. Tuesday they'll have their matchup against Laredo. Off the end of the bat, picked up by the shortstop, and the throw down to first, and Axel safe. And he legs out an infield single on a bang-bang play. I think St. Joe might have gotten a break there. At least from up here, it looked like Axel might have been beaten by a step, but he will take the infield single, and the bases will be loaded.
Number 1, Israel Gano.
Now Izzy Gano will come to the plate. 4:38 for the senior. Big breaking ball, missing inside for ball 1. Fouls it off. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. Izzy has 14 hits. He's driven in 9 runs on 4 doubles. And he is the club leader in doubles with 4. Roman Hinojos waiting in the on-deck circle. The 3-1. This one's shot to right field, and that ball will land fair down the right field line, and everyone will just move station to station. That ball landed fair right down that right field line. I don't think any of the base runners, including Izzy, knew that ball was going to land fair or foul.
And a runner comes in for the Bloodhounds, number 21.
So now the lefty Roman Hinojos will see a first pitch on that outside corner for strike one. Roman batting in the 6th spot this afternoon. Roman batting .351 this year from the left-handed side. The lone lefty in the starting 9. 2-1. Breaking ball misses, and it's 3-1 with the bases loaded, nowhere to put him. Roman leads the team with 48 plate appearances. He has 7 runs on 13 hits. And that's ball 4.
Runner does score number 18 for the Bloodhounds. Jonathan De La Cruz, now batting number 11, Rex Nakeda.
Now Rex Nakeda will come to the plate. He'll bat 7th. RBI opportunity here for the sophomore. Olivares from the stretch. Misses well inside, ball 1. Rex batting .242 on the year. He has 41 plate appearances, 11 runs on 8 hits. Rex does lead the team in walks with 7 walks on the year.
You got this, base. Not swinging, just throw it in there 3 times, right here.
3-0 pitch. That one clips the corner for strike 1. 3-1 on the way. And that is walk number 8 for Nakeda, the team leader in walks. He'll be credited with an RBI.
Runner comes in number 9, Axel Gonzalez. Now batting number 31, Felipe Villarreal.
Now Bato will come to the plate. First pitch swinging for a strike. Fouls it off. One ball and 1 strike. The ball gets past the catcher, and Gano will slide in safely.
Another score for the Bloodhounds, number 1, Israel Gano.
Two balls and a strike, and now Bloodhounds have runners on second and third. Still nobody down. Swings through that one and misses. Pato, just a sophomore this year for the Bloodhounds. And a called strike 3. Villarreal gets caught looking. Now Miguel Torres will come to the plate, 1 down. Swing and a miss on the first pitch. So barring a double play here, the Bloodhounds will bat around with Cisneros in the on-deck circle. Miggy pops this one up, right field, deep enough to score the run, but the catch is not made. It'll go over the right fielder's head. That'll go down as a 2-run double for Miguel Torres.
Number 3, Roman Munoz. And number 11, Rex. Hitter. Score for the Bloodhounds. Now at the bat, number 15. Top of lineup, leadoff hitter, Gavin Cisneros.
Back to the top of the order. Cisneros drew a walk his first time up, stole a base, and scored a run. In there for a strike. Gavin fouls this one off. The count will run full, 3-2. And Cisneros laces this one into the 6 hole. Rounding third is Torres, and that'll be an RBI single for Gavin Cisneros, and it's 8-0. Now Robbie Ortiz to the plate.
Number 2, Robbie Ortiz, now batting.
Here's the 1-1. Ortiz fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball misses high, 2-2. Talked about the travel week next week for St. Joe. Tuesday they will go to Laredo, and keep in mind they still have to finish that 14-inning game. Popped up right side of the infield, and the ball goes in and out of the glove of the second baseman, and Cisneros is out at second, and a tough play there for Gavin. Caught between first and second on that pop-up.
Now batting for St. Joseph, number 18, Jonathan Dela
So
Cruz.
Robbie has reached twice on an error. And again, Jorge Cano will be the courtesy runner for Robbie at first. So when we get to Laredo next week on Tuesday, they'll have to pick up that game right where we left off. It'll be in the top of the 15th inning. We will get that game done. That pitch in there for a strike. Then we'll play the regular scheduled 7-inning game. That's on Tuesday in Laredo, and then on Saturday, ironically enough, we will be back here at San Antonio Christian to take on the Lions. Misses inside. St. Joe will be back home on Saturday, though, with a 1 o'clock first pitch. They will host St. Mary's Hall, and that'll wrap up the first round of district play. Three-one pitch on the way. And that one's shot over the second baseman's head. Rounding third is Scano, and an RBI single for Jonathan De La Cruz, and they'll keep the line moving.
Number 21 in for the score for the Bloodhounds. Now, batting number 9, Axel Gonzalez.
So Jonathan now 2 for 2 this afternoon. 2 singles, an RBI, and a run scored. And now Axel reached on an infield single his first time up. Also scored a run, and he'll belt this one into left. And Axel will take second and third for the Bloodhounds. Still 2 down.
First baseman, St. Joseph's number 1, Israel Connell.
Axel able to stretch that into a double. Second and third for Izzy. The 0-1. Gano goes down and gets it, and that one's going to fall fair. 2 more runs will come across to score. Gano will stay put at first, and a 2-run single there for Izzy Gano. That's 11-0 St. Joe.
Two-run score for St. Joseph. Now batting.
First pitch, a called strike. The 0-1 to Roman. Misses outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1. Skips in the turf, 2 balls and a strike. Izzy will take second. Still here in the top of the first inning. 2 balls and a strike to Roman. High and tight. Cano will take third. Rex in the on-deck circle. And that's ball 4.
Roman Hinos, take a walk to first base. Now batting for the Bloodhounds, number 11, Rex Hida.
So Nakara will come to the plate. Drew a walk and was credited with an RBI his first trip up. Ball 1. First and third for St. Joe. 1 ball, no strikes. 2 down. Here's the 2-0. Misses inside ball 3, and Roman will take second. Second and third. Three-0 pitch. There's ball 4.
And number 11 will take a walk. Bases loaded for St. Joseph's.
So the bases will be loaded. We'll get a mound visit when we come back.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
I'll do anything for my clients.
Would you pick up our kids from school?
Yeah, I could do that.
Pato Villarreal at the plate. Misses outside ball 1. Next week, the track team will be here at San Antonio Christian for the district meet. So a week from today, we will hit the road and come back to San Antonio Christian. Track meet will be on Thursday. Travel day will be on Wednesday. So I've got quite the week next week with a road trip to Laredo on Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, we'll be here at Saks for the district track meet. And then on Saturday, again, we'll be up here in San Antonio, and a line drive right to the shortstop for out number 3. And the tough luck continues for young Pato Villarreal, but the Bloodhounds do score 11 runs on 6 hits. Midway through the first, 11-0 Bloodhounds when we come back.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
Rev up your future with Texas Southmost College's Auto Body Repair Program. In just 2 semesters, you'll gain the skills to become an auto body repair specialist. Learn using industry standard iCar Academy to get you job ready fast. If you're ready to drive your career forward, TSC's Auto Body Repair Program is the place to start. Classes are filling fast, so visit tsc.edu and apply today.
Now batting number 13, center fielder, Robertson.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first, an 11-0 St. Joe lead. Let's meet the starting lineup for San Antonio St. Anthony. Landon Robertson will lead it off. Coco Colunga will bat second. Jacob Ibarra will be in the 3 spot. Mason Olivares will bat 4th. Samuel Rodriguez will bat 5th. Ethan Martinez will be in the 6th spot. Kenneth Miner will bat 7th. Jeremiah Vaya will bat 8th. And Freddy Rodriguez will bat 9th. So it's Robertson, Colunga, Ibarra, Olivares, Rodriguez, Martinez, Miner, Vaya, and Rodriguez in the starting lineup for the Jackets. On the infield for St. Joe, Axel Gonzalez will play third. Jonathan De La Cruz will play short. That's the left side of the infield. Right side will be Sergio Emilio Guerra at second. Izzy Cano at first. Rex Nájera will be patrolling right field. Roman Hinojos is out and left, and that is the corner outfield for St. Joe. Defensively up the middle, Gavin Cisneros will play center. Pato Villarreal will be the catcher, and on the mound for St. Joe is Robbie Ortiz. Here's the 2-1. Change-up flutters in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. There's the 2-2 from Ortiz. He misses high. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Axel at third playing in on the grass. Jonathan playing about midway, and Sergio Emilio playing deep in that 4-hole. 3-2, Ortiz kicks and deals. And gets the first strikeout of the afternoon.
Now batting for the St. Anthony Yellow Jackets, number 1, your second baseman, Coco Colunga.
First pitch in there for strike 1 to Colunga. The 0-1. Breaking ball misses well out of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, a shout out to the track team. They got their district meet coming up next week. Low and away. 2 balls and a strike. Got some high hopes as the girls team did win the district last year here at San Antonio Christian. It's the home stretch for Coach Teddy Lopez and the track team with the district meet, the regional meet, and hopefully the state meet all lined up 1, 2, 3. The golf team as well will be competing on April 21st in Victoria. Got him looking for out number 2, back-to-back strikeouts from Ortiz. Now Jacob Ibarra will come to the plate.
For the Yellow Jackets, number 5, shortstop, Jacob Ibarra.
Fouls off the first pitch. It's 0-1. Two up, 2 down for Ortiz. Just as an athletic program as a whole, we are in the home stretch. It's already in the month of April. Everyone just getting back from Easter break. We got baseball, track, and golf. And that's it. Here's the 0-2 from Ortiz. A breaking ball well out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ortiz hasn't been able to find that curveball just yet, but certainly has his changeup and his fastball working for him. Here's the 1-2, kicks and deals, goes back to the changeup. This one's popped up, and it'll land foul and out of play, just right outside of the Bloodhound dugout. The count will stick at 1-2. So much like the track team, the golf team too has some high expectations. Last year, the boys team did qualify for the regional meet. St. Joe, in fact, hosted the district meet last year at Rancho. This is a lazy pop-up right side of the infield. Sergio Emilio Guerra battling the sun, but he makes the play, and a 1-2-3 inning for Robbie Ortiz and company. We've played 1. We head to the second. It's going to be Torres, Cisneros, Ortiz. 9-1-2, the order coming up when we come back. We head to the second inning. This is Bloodhound Baseball.
It's time to take a new look, maybe your first look at Buick. If smart, hip, and affordable's for you, Buick's your brand. For your Buick, Brownsville, Texas.
No matter where you are in life, Texas Southmost College is here to help you move forward. Whether you're starting fresh, changing careers, or gaining new skills, TSC has affordable programs designed to fit your goals. It's time to take the next step. Think big. Think bright. Think TSC.
At Brownsville ISD, every journey starts with a strong foundation.
Our academic programs inspire curiosity and critical thinking.
In athletics, students unleash their potential while diving into school spirit.
Creativity shines throughout our various fine arts programs.
Our career and technical education provides students with essential skills for the workforce.
With dual enrollment courses, students can earn college credits.
Welcome back. Top of the second inning. Miggy will lead it off. First pitch, low for ball one. A two-run double for Torres and a run scored. He's 1 for 1. Gets on top of it, ground ball to the shortstop. Fires over to first. And a 6-3 putout. He is retired on 2 pitches. Now Gavin Cisneros will come to the plate. Back to the top of the Bloodhound lineup. Gavin is 1 for 1, an RBI single and a walk. A line shot, but foul down the third base line. That had double written all over it for Cisneros. In his first at-bat, he walked and scored a run. Gavin batted around in that first inning for St. Joe. Cisneros shoots it foul, and it's 0-2. Bloodhounds on pace for their first district win of the year. We'll head into Saturday as we host St. Mary's Hall, and that'll be a big-time matchup for St. Joe, trying to get back to the 500 mark at the halfway point of the season. And then heading into Laredo on Tuesday, the games are going to get bigger and bigger for Coach Steven Nakara. I was talking to him yesterday in practice. If St. Joe can get to the halfway point at 500 at 2-2, you give yourself an opportunity to leave Laredo with a 4-2 record potentially, and that'll certainly boost this club's morale going into the home stretch. Good take there from Cisneros. No ABS challenge here. It's become a habit now for hitters, pitchers, catchers. I'm not a fan of the ABS personally, but that's just the way the game is played now. And it's crazy on how much it's changed the game. You know, last night I was watching the Astros, Cam Smith, in his first at-bat. It was an 0-0 count, and right away he calls for an ABS challenge, and he lost it, but you know, just the fact that you can call a challenge on an 0-0 pitch, it's unorthodox to say the least. But just the way the game's played and how hitters will approach it, and a lot of hitters pride themselves with their eye at the plate, and they'll know when it's a ball or a strike, and it's just strategy when you want to use that challenge. I've seen games too, like on Sunday, where it was late in the game and neither the A's or the Astros had any challenges left, and how it changes it. And that breaking ball bends inside for strike 3. Cisneros will go down looking. I get the point behind the ABS and just trying to get it right, but baseball's not perfect. It was meant to be not perfect, and trying to perfect that with a challenge call, I'm not all in. So bring up Robbie Ortiz. He's reached twice on an error, and he's also scored twice. And all of a sudden, Olivares is staring at a potential 1-2-3 inning. He's coming from the stretch, and Ortiz is behind in the count 0-2. One ball, two strikes. One-two pitch on the way. And Ortiz will chase. A throw to first to complete the strikeout. You got to tip your hat there to Mason Olivares. He strikes out 2 of 3. St. Joe goes down in order. Midway through the second inning, it's 11-0 St. Joe. It'll be 4-5-6, the heart of the jacket order coming up when we come back. This is Bloodhound Baseball.
Brownsville ISD.
One team.
One dream.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us.
Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
If you've been in a car crash, call Kenny. We're available to take your call 24/7, and we don't charge a fee unless we win your case. When you're in a car crash, call Kenny. Call 999-1111 now for a free consultation.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Southmost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar, ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC.
Welcome back. Bottom of the second. Mason Olivares will lead it off from the left-handed side of the plate. Starting pitcher for the Jackets. First pitch swinging, base hit into left. And Olivares retired the Bloodhounds 1-2-3, and on the first pitch he sees, he shoots it to the opposite field. That is the first hit and first base runner for the Jackets here this afternoon. Now Samuel Rodriguez will dig in. It'll be Rodriguez and then Martinez in the on-deck circle. Pitch misses high for ball one. Now Mason will swipe a bag. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. A little bit of a bullpen day today for St. Joe. Ortiz gets the start. And potentially JP Garcia will come out of the bullpen. Two balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Left side of the infield, you have a junior in Axel, freshman in De La Cruz, freshman at second. So the middle infield, both freshmen. Called strike 3, got him looking. Strikeout number 3 for Robbie. Gano was senior at first. Robbie a junior. Pato behind the plate is a sophomore. Roman and Gavin in the outfield, both seniors, and Rex a sophomore out in right. Swing and a miss. The throw down to third, and Olivares will have his second stolen base. Throw not in time from Villarreal. Miguel Torres is the DH. He is also a freshman. So 3 freshmen in the starting lineup. Martinez was hit by the pitch.
First, now coming up to bat for St. Anthony's Yellow Jackets, number 16, first baseman, Kenneth Minor.
First and third, so the Jackets with some traffic on the bases. First and third for the Jackets. Minor is at the plate. The 0-1 from Ortiz. Good take there from Minor. 1 ball and 1 strike. Minor is batting 7th in the Jacket order. 8-9-1. Jackets hoping to get to the top half of the order. The 1-1 pitch. Minor just getting a piece of it. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One-two pitch. Just above the zone. It's 2-2. .78 degrees at first pitch. Just a beautiful day here in San Antonio. Clear blue skies. Hopefully that weather will stay that way next week. That district meet next week. Kind of getting a head start on the weather, and looks a little dicey, but let's hope for the best. And that'll be ball 4. All of a sudden, the bases will be loaded for St. Anthony's.
Bases loaded, Yellow Jackets.
So it was a single from Olivares, a strikeout, then Martinez was hit by the pitch, and then Kenneth Minor. That was a well-earned walk. Now Jeremiah Vaya will bat 8th, and he will step into the box. Bases loaded with Jackets, and Ortiz fires in a first pitch strike. The 0-1 from Ortiz. And it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Scano in on the grass at first. And Valle just gets a piece of it foul. Here's the 0-2. Outside ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Today is a Wednesday, April 8th. Called strike 3. Beautiful pitch there from Robbie. Second strikeout of the inning for Ortiz, and there are 2 away. 4 strikeouts on the afternoon for Ortiz.
Number 4, batting for 17. Number 4, Angel Rodriguez.
Now Angel Rodriguez will grab a bat, and he will hit in the 9th spot for Freddy Rodriguez. And that got him.
And score for St. Anthony's, number 10, Mason Olivares.
So 2 hit batters in this inning.
Brandon Robertson.
Back to the top of the lineup. The 0-1 to Robertson. A ground ball. I was going to say it's a foul ball. Went off of his foot. So Landon Robertson behind in the count, 0-2. Robertson crowding the plate. One-two pitch. Good take. Ortiz just missing. Two-two, swung on and missed. And Ortiz will strike out the side, but the Jackets leave the bases loaded. They scratch across a run. We've played 2. We head to the third. It's 11-1. St. Joe. When we come back, it'll be De La Cruz Gonzalez Cano coming up when we head to the third inning. This is Bloodhound Baseball.
Diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. Es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
Hey, champ. My dad got hurt in a car crash, and our insurance company isn't helping us at all.
Give this to your dad. Have him give me a call.
Thanks, champ. Hey, I've been working on my jabs.
Let's see what you got.
Hurt in a car crash? Call the Law Champ.
At Tortilleria Ibañez, flavor starts fresh every day.
Welcome back. Jonathan De La Cruz will lead it off. Top of inning number 3. Ball 1 to De La Cruz. One-0 pitch on the way. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. De La Cruz is 2 for 2. Singles, 2 singles, and an RBI, 2 runs scored. Inside part of the zone, 3-1. De La Cruz pops this one up to the first baseman. He makes the catch, and there's 1 away. A little anxious there is De La Cruz, and he's retired for the first out.
Now batting third baseman, Bloodhounds, number 9, Axel Gonzalez.
Now Axel will come to the plate. Half-hearted swing there from Axel. It's 0-1. Off the end of the bat, and Axel quickly falls behind 0-2. Wild pitch, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Axel with a base hit back up the middle with 1 out. .322 down the right field line.
Number 1.
.362 out in right center. Left center, got that alleyway, .392. .368 to left center. The 0-1 is outside. Gano at the plate. He has 2 singles this afternoon. A run scored and 3 RBIs. Shoots this one to right field. And the catch in and out of the glove, that'll be an E9, and Axel will take second.
Now batting Roman Munoz.
Ball 1. Roman is hitless, but he does have 2 walks and a run scored. Two balls, no strikes. 2-0 is well inside in the turf. 3 balls, no strikes. Every Bloodhound has reached base except for Pato Villarreal. He'll get a crack at it later, either in this inning or in the next. He bats in the 8th spot. He's the only one that's 0 for 2. And Roman hit by the pitch. That will load the bases.
Now comes the plate. Put your hands together, right fielder, number 11, Rex. Head up.
So the bases will be loaded for Rex. He'll come to the plate. He has 2 walks, 1 out, bases loaded, and we'll get another mound visit from St. Anthony's when we come back.
Homemade tamales and our signature chicken salad, all made for you. Tortilleria Ibañez, tradition on every plate.
This is the island where even the grown-ups forget what day it is. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
I want to be a doctor.
I want to play professional soccer.
I want to play at Carnegie Hall.
At Brownsville ISD, dreams take shape with nationally recognized academic programs, championship athletics, and distinguished fine arts. Success isn't just a goal, it's our tradition. The best choice for your child's journey is Brownsville ISD.
It seems like you'll do anything for your clients.
Anything.
Would you get a face tattoo?
What do you all think?
Looks good, boss.
Yeah, latte.
There's no place like Sherryland ISD returning students in your district work here, learn here, or tuition-based enrollment. Register now. Call 956-584-6408. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Welcome back. Jacob Ibarra will be the new pitcher for St. Anthony's. Mason Olivares will head to short. He is still responsible for the 3 runners that are on base. So his line not closed just yet, as Ibarra spins in a strike. Here's the 0-2. And the dirt ball 1. One-two pitch. Outside, and it's 2-2, and Nakara battling back in the count. Three balls, 2 strikes. The count is full to Nakara. He's reached base twice this afternoon, both times via the walk. And he walks for a 3rd time this afternoon, and he'll get another RBI to his name. Everyone will just go station to station.
Runner scores for the Bloodhounds. Number 9, Axel Gonzalez. Now batting number 31, catcher, Villarreal.
First pitch, a strike to Villarreal. The only Bloodhound that has not reached base this afternoon, trying to change that here. That is high for a ball. One ball and 1 strike. Villarreal pops this one up on the infield. Infield fly rule is in effect, and the catch is made, and there are 2 away.
Number 23 comes to the plate, Miguel Torres.
Miguel will come to the plate. He's 1 for 2. First pitch swinging, fouls it back for strike 1. Torres is 1 for 2 this afternoon. Nowhere to put him for St. Anthony's. Ground ball, left side of the infield, picked up by the third baseman. He'll fire it over to first, and they'll get the out 5-3. St. Joe strands the bases loaded, but they do get a run. Midway through the third, it's 12-1 St. Joe when we come back.
Permatemp Personnel Services has been servicing local businesses for the past 29 years.
Leave the hiring to us.
Let us become your personal hiring guru.
We have a network of skilled employees to fit your needs.
Your success is our strategy.
Don't hesitate, call us now.
At Marine Military Academy, we educate those who dare to achieve. Those eager to control their future before it controls them. Those who can follow a path so they can eventually make their own. Those ready to join in order to stand out. Welcome to MMA, forging tomorrow's leaders.
Bottom of the third. That's the top of the order up for St. Anthony's. Coco Golunga fouls off that first pitch for strike one. One ball, one strike from Ortiz. That one shot foul. That one goes off the light pole. What are the chances of that? That was a line shot down the third base line and went right off of the light pole and ricocheted back into shallow left. Probability of that happening. One-two pitch. This one's pulled to left. On the run, Hinojosa cannot make the catch, and it's going to be extra bases for Colunga. This time he straightens it out, and that's a leadoff double.
Now batting, number 5, Yellow Jackets, Jacob Ibarra.
Jacob Ibarra will come to the plate. First pitch swinging, line shot to Axel. Play over to second, and they double him up. Heads up play there from Axel at third. And there are two away.
10, Mason Olivares.
Tough break there for Ibarra. That was a line shot right to Axel at third. First pitch swinging, and Jonathan's going to backpedal, and he's going to make the catch. A double play and a one pitch out to Olivares. Defense flashing the leather in the bottom half of the third. We head to the fourth inning. A quick inning for the Bloodhounds. They lead 12-1. We head to the fourth. This is Bloodhound Baseball.
The Rio Grande Valley, a spark was born. From the first dreamers who stepped onto these grounds, Texas Southmost College has stood as a promise that determination can overcome any challenge. Join us as we honor our past, celebrate our present, and ignite the future together. Texas Southmost College, 100 years strong, and the next 100 begin with you.
Elevation, AT4, AT4X, Denali. Case closed. For your GMC, we're professional grade.
This is the island where adulting takes its own vacation. South Padre is more than an island. It's the island.
Welcome back. Top of inning number 4. First pitch outside, ball 1. Top of the order up for St. Joe, Gavin Cisneros. 1 for 2 this afternoon. Chops it foul, 1 ball and 1 strike. Gavin drew a walk and scored a run his first time up. Then had that RBI single, and then he struck out in his last at-bat. The 2-1. Gavin took one off of the helmet there, and he just laughs to himself. You don't see that every day.
Now coming into play for Bloodhounds, number 10, Robbie Orr.
So Gavin took one to the head, right in the helmet. Just he's all smiles at first base. He's okay. So bring up Robbie Ortiz. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. Misses high, 2 balls and a strike. Robbie has reached on an error twice, struck out in his last at-bat. Ortiz pulls this one to left. And the catch is made in left field for the first out, and Gavin will quickly get back to first.
Now welcome to plate number 18, shortstop Jonathan Dela Cruz.
Now De La Cruz will come to the plate. Jonathan 2 for 3 this afternoon. Here's the 1-0. De La Cruz, a fly ball, shallow right center, and that'll fall in for a hit. Cisneros is going to hold up at third.
Number 9 for the Bloodhounds, Axel Gonzalez.
That'll be a base hit for De La Cruz, his third hit of the afternoon. Axel is 3 for 3 today. Double and 2 singles, 3 runs scored. An RBI opportunity here for Axel. Here's the 1-0. Inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on the corners, first and third. Off the end of the bat, it's 2-1. Axel batting .400 coming into this afternoon's matchup. He's looking for his 4th hit of the afternoon. 2-1, just clips that outside corner. So Ibarra in relief, coming from the stretch. First and third, 1 out. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Chopper to the shortstop, picks it up, flips it over to second. It's an errant throw, and De La Cruz will head for third. Cisneros comes in to score. Axel now chugging for second, and he'll get there.
Runner scores for the Bloodhounds, number 15, Cisneros. Number 1, Ghana.
So Axel reaches on the air, second and third, and now Izzy Cano will come to the plate. Izzy is 2 for 2, 2 singles, 3 RBIs, a run scored. He reached on an error in his last at-bat on that fly ball to right field. Off the end of the bat, 2-1. 2-1 pitch on the way. Gano shoots it the other way. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Ground ball to the third baseman. And Gano will leg out an infield single. He will be credited with the RBI.
Number 18 scores for the Bloodhounds. At bat number 3 for the Bloodhounds, Roman Hinojosa.
Outside ball 1. Two balls and a strike. Two-one pitch on the way. Misses outside, 3-1. Roman Hinojosa at the plate. 2 walks and was hit by the pitch. Still no official at-bat for Roman. But his on-base percentage certainly going to take a boost. And that trend will continue for Roman as the bases will now be loaded. So Roman draws the walk. Third walk drawn by Roman. And Rex, he too has walked 3 different times here this afternoon. Like Roman does not have an official at-bat. Does Rex. He's walked all 3 times, and he does have 2 RBIs to his name. First pitch swinging, and a base hit into left. Nakara is going to have an RBI single. So 2 runs will come across to score.
2 runs score for St. Joseph's, number 9. Axel Gonzalez, number 1. Israel Cano, now at bat, number 31.
Now Pato Villarreal at the plate with just 1 down. Outside ball 1. Pato 0 for 3 this afternoon. Again, the only Bloodhound to not reach base. See if that'll change here in this at-bat. 2 balls, no strikes. Shoots this one foul the other way. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. The 2-1 pitch. High for ball 3. The 3-1 pitch on the way. And ball 4, and Pato will reach base. He pumps his fists.
Villarreal makes his way to first base now.
And now every
St.
batter has reached base here this afternoon for St. Joe. The bases will be loaded once again. Now Miguel Torres will come to the plate. First pitch swinging, ground ball to the shortstop, goes underneath his glove. That'll be an E6, and 2 runs will come across to score. So Torres reaches on the air.
2 scores come in for the Bloodhounds. Number 11, Rex Tejeda, and number 3, Roman Hinojosa.
Back to the top of the order, Cisneros. First pitch swinging. That'll line foul and out of play.
Leadoff hitter for the Bloodhounds, number 15. Center fielder, Gavin Cisneros.
One out in the inning. Outside for a ball. Gavin pops this one up to the second baseman, and that's going to fall in for a hit. And everyone will just move 90 feet. The bases again will be loaded.
At bat number 10, Robbie Ortiz.
So they call it an infield fly, and Gavin is ruled out. 2 outs. Now Ortiz will come to the plate. Low one outside, ball 1. Fly ball to left, and the catch is made for out number 3. The Bloodhounds score 6 runs. Midway through the 4th, 18-1 your score.
And now they're saying it's my fault. Do you think you could help?
Of course I can help. You should be focused on feeling better.
Oh, thank you, Law Champ. Hey, do you think I can get a selfie?
Of course.
No importa en cuál etapa de tu vida te encuentres, Texas Southmost College está aquí para ayudarte a progresar. Ya sea que estés empezando desde cero, cambiando de carrera o adquiriendo nuevas habilidades. TSC tiene programas accesibles diseñados para adaptarse a tus metas. es hora de dar el siguiente paso. Piensa en grande, piensa claramente, piensa en TSC.
The standard of excellence has always been Cadillac, so be iconic and drive one. Free your Cadillac, Brownsville, Texas.
Kenny Perez came from a small town in Texas. At Kenny Perez Law, we won't stop fighting until our clients get what's rightfully theirs. We're right by your side, no matter what. Call Kenny Perez Injury Lawyers today, 956-999-1111.
Bottom of the fourth. First pitch misses for a ball. Samuel Rodriguez will lead it off 5-6-7. Then there for a strike. Here's the 1-2.
Now batting number 22, Yellow Jackets. Third baseman, Martinez.
Ethan Martinez will come to the plate. Fouls it off for strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Ortiz. Gets on top of it. Ground ball to Axel. Throws it over to Izzy at first. 5-3 on the putout.
Welcome to the plate, number 16, first baseman, Kenneth Minor.
Kenneth Minor at the plate. A shot over the outstretched glove of Axel at third, and that'll get into left for a two-out single.
Base hit for Minor. Now batting number 2, Jeremy White.
Jeremiah Vaya at the plate, bats 8th in the jacket order. Outside, 2 balls and a strike. It's been over a week since the Bloodhounds last took the field. Last week on Tuesday, we were in Victoria. Swing and a miss, throw down to third, and he is safe at third. St. Joe is trailing 10-1. Wound up having a 7-run inning. Wound up dropping that game 10-8. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And that is the ball game, 15 after 3. So the Bloodhounds get their first district win of the year. 18-1 your final, an 11-run first inning set the tone for St. Joe. They will be back in action Saturday at 1 o'clock at Brother Paul Urban Field as they will host San Antonio St. Mary's Hall. The final score here in San Antonio, 18-1 Bloodhounds, 15 runs after 3. On behalf of myself, Kevin Naro, Coach Tino Villarreal, signing off from San Antonio, Bloodhounds pick up their first district win, 18-1.
Partner up in the box.